please consider hitting subscribe button to support my channel and follow me on Instagram.
Okay, it's been a very long time since I did a video. It's been over a month, I think. So I took a break during festive season and had a quite peaceful time with family and myself. So here I am back with another video, which is quite a common topic, I think, but an intelligent perspective I have to share with people. I thought the weather is quite good, so I am just making a quite short video inside my car itself. Yeah, before moving ahead, if you don't know what I do in this channel, so I just started my YouTube channel way back in March this year. So where I thought I had interesting perspective to share on any of the topics that I have, plus also share my travel stories here on this channel. So I've been doing that and it's been going good so far. So if you like those kind of stuff, do subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos which I have linked in the description. Yeah, with that, let's move into the main topic. So this video is gonna be something like a layman's language kind of thing, although I'm not going to go explain in deep about the technical stuff of a cloud. It's just a perspective of what a cloud is for a common man, or maybe this is intended to educate our parents or grandparents who don't know about cloud, or very young children who are very curious to know about cloud. Coming to the main topic, cloud. What is cloud? Cloud, you might have heard many times in this time, right? Like in this current age, at least, it was not the buzzword like 5 to 6 years ago, but it is becoming quite a common word to all of the people who have at least heard it many more times in their daily lives, or will be hearing it many more times. So what is cloud? So cloud is nothing but a storage which is not on your device, be it a mobile phone or a computer, anything. It is just a storage space which is just not in your device, but it is a physical device which is somewhere else in the world. It might be distributed, but you can access it through internet. So simply put, that is cloud. Now, why is cloud getting so much of importance in this age? Is because we have good internet connection now, which was not the case like at least 6 to 7 years at least ago. And we all are having fairly capable smartphone to connect and do much more powerful operations right now, so that most of the things can be put on cloud and can be retrieved or fetched using internet. Earlier days, so if we remember, most of the things were on phone itself. So everything was installed on our phone. Every photos that we took were inside our own phone, which took if I remember, we used to have a physical memory card, a small microchip memory card of 8 GB, 10 GB, 32 GB or something like that. So now most of the things you can directly save on cloud and save space on your physical device. The best example is all our apps, right? Netflix, Amazon Prime, or any of the things. So where do they store content? They store their content on their servers, and the app what we install on our phone is just a gateway to open up that to access those files and applications. So they do provide some feature like download inside their own app, which is similar to downloading it on your mobile device. So that is when you download actually onto your physical device, so that you can stream on go without using internet. Gmail, YouTube, most of the things are all cloud that we are using on a daily basis today. And also there are several reasons why cloud is getting popular, not just because of increased internet speeds. It's also because you can store everything on your cloud and access it through any of your personal devices, be it laptop or another devices. You can store your photos on cloud and you can access it on another device. So it's instantly shared across all your devices based on how you register it. So it's one of the interesting use cases where you can actually take advantage of cloud. And also it you don't have to actually carry a memory card, physical memory card, or worry about your own phone memory to save stuffs on your device. You can store it on cloud. Cool. So those are the advantages of cloud. Now, who are cloud providers or vendors? In our daily life, we might, as I previously said, Google is one of the cloud provider. Apple, we know, is famous for its iCloud, where it comes with all iPhones, where we can go and opt for extra space by paying it monthly. And there is Amazon as well, for huge cloud spaces for all the business applications and all. Now, coming to the down part, so I would like to give an example here, quite realistic example, by comparing cloud to a bank. So in a bank, we typically deposit our money, and we are very much sure that it would be safe and secure. And we also have a lot of schemes where we can put our money in bank and get interest out of it, or if you don't do anything, we'll get interest of some amount per year or something like that. But we are very much sure that our money is safe in the bank. Similarly, all these companies, Google, Apples and Amazons, so they also provide that security for us. They will ensure that they maintain security, where if we consider cloud to be a bank, so we are keeping our data there. So data is our money over there. And then how will they generate money? So, like, banks will actually reinvest our deposits in stocks or any other areas. They will get some profit out of it, and that is how they will distribute interest to us on an annual manner. Then how would these clouds get profit if they are providing free services like Gmail or YouTube or Google Photos or something like that? How are they providing free space without charging anything? One thing is that we pay premium every month, so that is an option, but it's very small chunk as well, considering the entire maintenance of the cloud. The other thing is, so they might exchange our information to the needful companies, and they might get some profit from them. Here's where things become quite worrisome. Not to that extent. I'll explain this in detail. So let's say I have a person's number, so who's my friend, and there is another friend who needs that person's number. So I have X person's number, and Y person needs X person's number, and I have X person's number. So Y person come to me and asks me about X person's number, and being a trustworthy person, so I will tend to exchange. I will give it to him without for anything. So now Y person has got a number. Now that is not a crime, because a number can float anywhere in any means. So it's not a crime to exchange that number. So in the cloud's case, Apple, Google might share our email ID or phone number to that vendors or other advertising companies, and they will keep on bugging us or spamming our inbox with all these advertisements, or they will send all the text messages related to advertisements, or to keep calling on all the interest rates or credit cards or something. So for that advertising companies, they got people they paid some chunk of money to Google, and Google has exchanged information for them, and they got audience. Rather than going and advertising on billboards or any other forums, they got people by exchanging a small amount of money. Now I don't know the legalities of it, but certainly it's not a crime, but data exchange is allowed as part of business, and this is deeply embedded between the terms and conditions button. We actually tick and agree to it whenever we are downloading any app or using any of the services. So it's deeply embedded into all of those terms and conditions, which says we might exchange these data, which might not be that important. Yes, most of the data are encrypted and stored securely on cloud. It is not easily hackable. So, and if it's very much easily hackable, then we can sue Google or Apple for not maintaining them. So definitely they will not share all those sensitive data, but the data which are not so sensitive, like telephone number or like name or age, they might share that. And that is how probably you might get a lot of calls, a lot of now text messages for interest rates, or next job recommendation, or nearby shop which has opened based on your interest, many things like that. Do we need to be scared about this? Probably yes and no, because we have to maintain our own security and not let our sensitive data be stored in cloud. I don't know like what agreements we have ticked in and clicked agreed onto, because we have not read the entire agreement of that app before downloading, or we have not taken any legal consultation before installing that app. So we can't say what that terms and conditions says, and it's a catch that if we really want to use that app, so we have to agree to that terms and conditions, else we cannot use that app. And that app is the happening app in the app store or any of the things. So that's a catch there. What I would like to suggest is I had this instance where I had an old mobile and I kept it inside, deep inside, after I took a new mobile, and I didn't realize that I had turned on auto sync in my new mobile that I purchased, and all the photos that I was taking on were actually uploaded to cloud. And when I took off my old mobile just to check out how it's performing or whether it's still alive or dead, I surprisingly noticed that all of these photos are automatically synced over there, which is a good feature considering that if we are aware of it. But the next thing was I think in sometimes it was asking to identify my friend in the photos that I have uploaded. That's where I got like, no, this is not what I intended. This is not what I want that cloud to do for me, or identify my friend on clicking on the photos. So that was not acceptable. So what I would like to say is try to not upload sensitive data onto cloud, like bank statements or passwords or anything. Also try to avoid photos, although all our photos are only accessible to ourselves on the cloud and encrypted. Even if someone hacks in, probably they might not have access to all our photos, but still Google or Apple can go through that photo and implement machine learning to identify which people are there in that photo. So they can use those photos to actually develop algorithm for themselves. So at least we can avoid that as well. So it was getting very cloudy, so I had to come out of my car to shoot this part of the video. Nevertheless, yeah, so what I was saying is you encrypt your photos if possible. Also, if possible, zip all of your photos using a key, so that if you just zip it and upload all those zipped files onto the folder, any of the cloud can easily unzip it and just go through all of the photos to check which people are there. So zip it with a code if it's available. I think it's available, so I do it most of the times. Don't upload all of your important documents, be it a PNG or PDF or anything is readable by all of these machines. Nowadays AI is becoming very powerful. Anything can be read, all documents and photos can be read. And so for all the parents, this is for you as well. So if you don't know, don't randomly go and upload anything or everything onto the cloud. So we have chosen convenience in the form of cloud. So cloud actually helps us relieve most of the things. So we don't have to carry physical micro SD card. We don't have to manually transfer all of the photos or contacts from our device to another device if we are moving. If it's on the cloud, we can directly extract a copy onto our local device. So that's a piece of convenience. At the same time, all of our data resides in one of the servers of Google or Apple or anything. With that, also we have agreed to the terms and conditions before using their cloud services. That gives them quite leverage to actually go and implement their algorithms for their benefits. So we have chosen convenience because we can pay for it now. So paying to get convenience. At the same time, we probably are giving out our informations. So I think it will all go back in the life of Circle to the age of physical memory. Physical memory would be considered to be more secure, although it is secure. So I tend to have most of the things on my phone rather than cloud. I also suggest to maintain this practice, to have most of the things on our own phone or on our hard disks rather. So please share this video to all your parents or very young children who don't know about cloud or how to use about cloud or put everything onto cloud. So it's not necessary. Although it's up to you if it's very much convenient or used to it, so who really can't help it. But yeah, so this is some tips or not tips, my view of what cloud is. And technology will anyway move further, and cloud will always be there. And yeah, AI will get better, and we might get even more closer suggestions than what we are getting right now. So it might even suggest what color of nail paint that we might require. That's for girls, what I was saying. Yeah, we can't help it but to make sure that we try to be safe as much as possible. With that, I think it's becoming too dark over here. It was a pleasant outing. I had so much work in between. I thought I would make this video. So that's it from my side. If you have liked this video, please do leave a like, share and subscribe this video to anybody who would think would benefit from this video. Also, please check out my other videos. Please subscribe, like and share. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one.